Okay, good morning to all. Yesterday you are discussing that implicit functions. Now we are going to discuss some more problems which is related to the implicit functions. Yesterday in the exercise 1 to 8 problems is over. There is a 9, 10, 11 problems are there. That 3 problems are very important that was. In this one, the first problem is using of the logarithmic differentiation, and another one problem is using of the substitution by inverse trigonometric function. Such problems are there. In that one, the first problem is very most important problem. Root over 1 minus x power of 4 plus root over 1 minus y power of 4 is equal to k into x square minus y square. K into x square minus y square. Then so that dy by dx is equal to y into root over 1 minus dy by dx is equal to x into root over 1 minus y power of 4 by y into root over 1 minus x power of 4. This is the question in your textbook. The question number 11, very most important question. But this is not a only one question. This is the question is revision to the from different type of questions are coming. What are the means? The standard form of this question is, what is the standard form of this question? Root over 1 minus x power of 2n plus root over 1 minus y power of 2n is equal to k into x power of n minus y power of n. Then dy by dx is equal to x to the power of n minus 1 into root over 1 minus y power of 2n by y power of n minus 1 into root over 1 minus x power of 2n. This is the standard form of this question. So using of this question only, instead of the values of n, it will be repeated of the lot of questions. So how can you recognize this means? Here see, x to the power of 2n is there. X to the power of 2n, the half of the x to the power of 2n is here x power of n. Means here x square, so it will be x power of 4. Suppose here x cube, then it is x power of 6. Suppose here x power of 4, then it is x power of 8. Means you can be write out the lot of questions which is related to, if n is equal to 1, you take x square plus root over 1 minus y square is equal to k into x square minus y square. Sorry, x minus 1, because I am taking n is equal to 1. If you take that, n is equal to 1. Then what happened here? Dy by dx is equal to 1 minus 1 is 0, don't write out. 1 minus y square by root over 1 minus x square. This is the one of the problem. If you take that n is equal to 2, then what happened it is 1 minus x power of 4 plus root over 1 minus y power of 4 is equal to k into x square minus y square. Then dy by dx is equal to substitution in this equation n is equal to 2, you can get in x into root over 1 minus y power of 4 by y into root over 1 minus x power of square. Similarly, if you take that n is equal to 3, then what happened it is root over 1 minus x power of 6 plus root over 1 minus y power of 6 is equal to k into x cube minus y cube. Then dy by dx, what is will be coming? 1 less than x square into 1 minus y power of 6 by y square into root over 1 minus x power of 6. Like this, you can be write out the finite number of the methods. So this is the question. See, from this question only, if you take that n is equal to 2, the required question, what is in your textbook, it came. But if you take that n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, but don't take the negative values. If you take that n is equal to root, then it is 1 minus x, 1 minus y is equal to k into root x minus root y. X is n is equal to 1 by 2, you can take n. Then what happened is, if you take that n is equal to 1 by 2, then what happened it is root over 1 minus x plus root over 1 minus y is equal to k into root x minus root y. Then dy by dx, what is the term? You take that 1 by 2 means x power of minus 1 by 2 into root over 1 minus y by y power of minus 1 by 2 into root over 1 minus x. Like that. If you can take the values, but always take that n is a positive value. You can take any positive values, then this will be type of questions are coming. The main concept of this question what means, here what is that you just observe, x to the power of 2n, the half of this one here, see it 4 means half square, 4 square, 6 means half 3, x means half root x square means half x, like that you remember. And this is the standard result, it is coming to the entrance concept also, you must be remember this result. What is that? X power of n means you less than 1. X square you can take it means it is written x. X cube means x square. X power of 4 means x cube. Like that. One discuss and directly question what is that you need to write. Now you are going to simplify the question. Simplify that. See, in your textbook question only we can be now simplified. Just solutions writer. What is the question is given? 1 minus x power of I written x square whole square plus root over 1 minus y square whole square is equal to k into x square minus y square. This is the question which is related to the substitution methods. What is the substitution means? See here what the functions are given, you need to substitution like that. Let x square is equal to, I can take it sine alpha, and y square is can taken with sine beta. Instead of sine alpha sine beta, you can take cos alpha cos beta also, nothing to worry about that first. But if you take that sine alpha sine beta, then you can get in the positive, like cos alpha cos beta, you can get in the negative. But you can take any one. Then alpha is equal to sine inverse of x square and beta is equal to sine inverse of y square. Substitution here 1 minus, instead of x square you take in sine alpha, not totally, so it is converted into 1 minus sine square alpha because there is a square is there, plus root over 1 minus sine square beta is equal to k into x square only you taken, so here sine alpha minus sine beta. So what happened? Root over 1 minus sine square alpha is equal to cos alpha plus cos beta is equal to k into sine alpha minus sine beta. Now you just go to use the transformation formulas. What are the transformation formulas? It is in the form of cos c plus cos d. 2 cos c plus d by 2 into cos of c minus d by 2 is equal to k into sin c minus sin d. 2 cos of c plus d by 2 into sin of c minus d by 2. So what happened it is, in the both side 2 can be cancelled. Cos of alpha plus beta by 2 cancel. You bring this one to this side. So cos of alpha minus beta by 2 by sin of alpha minus beta by 2 is equal to k. But cos by sin means it is cot of alpha minus beta by 2 is equal to k. Take the cot to that side. Then alpha minus beta by 2 is equal to cot inverse of k. So alpha minus beta is equal to 2 cot inverse of k. Now you just substitute alpha value. What is the alpha value? Sin inverse of x square minus sin inverse of y square is equal to 2 cot inverse of k. Now go to the differentiate with respect to x. So what you can get in differentiation means, this is the composite function. The first function is sin inverse x and second function is x square. The derivative of sin inverse x is root over 1 minus x square whole square into d by dx of x square minus similarly root over 1 minus y square whole square into d by dx of y square is equal to, this is the constant, does not related to the any x and y, so the derivative become 0. So it is 2x by root over 1 minus x power of 4 is equal to 2y dy by dx by root over 1 minus y power of 4. These two to cancel. I need the value of dy by dx by using of the cross multiplication. It is coming to here x into root over 1 minus y power 4 by y into root over 1 minus x power 4. The very most important long answer question in the complete topic. What is that? Simply you can be remember here. In this place, what is that? You need to consider it as a sin alpha sin beta. In the question, it is x square and y square. So you take x square is equal to sin alpha, y square is equal to sin beta. Suppose in the question it is x and y, then you need to take x is equal to sin alpha, y is equal to sin beta. If it is x cube, y cube, then x cube is equal to sin alpha, y cube is equal to sin beta. What the value you can take in here, the square is there only. It is x square means it is x power 4. Suppose here x cube means it is x power 6. It is x power 4 means it is x power 8. Like that you will. So you can find out. In this question you remember two that was first of all in a into what the function is given, that you need to consider as a sin alpha sin beta. Again using of this transformation formula, then you can get in this answer. Very most important question in this exercise is that, and repeated question in entrance and local and everywhere this is important, in all examination pattern also. Next, the question number 10. If sin of x plus y is equal to, if sin of x plus y is equal to y into cos of x plus y, then so that dy by dx is equal to 1 plus y square by minus y square. That's how the dy by dx is equal to 1 plus y square by minus y square. In the most of textbooks and guides, this problem making very complicated. But no need of that much of thinking and complication like this is. Just like logically you just need to think, then you will getting the answer very easily. What is that? First of all, write down the question. What is that? Sin of x plus y is equal to y into cos of x plus y. Don't go directly derivative. Bring this cos to this side. Means what happened? It is sin of x plus y by cos of x plus y is equal to y. Sin by cos means it is a tangent function. So it is tan of x plus y is equal to y. Bring the tan that side. X plus y is equal to tan inverse of y. Now you go to the differentiation. Differentiate with respect to x. Then it is d by dx of x plus d by dx of y is equal to d by dx of tan inverse of y. Derivative of x is 1 plus derivative of y means that is dy by dx. It is tan inverse means 1 by 1 plus y square into y derivative is dy by dx. Bring the dy by dx to the that side, RHS side. What happened here? 1 is equal to 1 by 1 plus y square into dy by dx minus dy by dx. Take the dy by dx is the common. Then it is 1 plus 1 by y square minus 1. LCM it. dy by dx into 1 minus 1 minus y square by 1 plus y square. Because if you can multiply the minus 1 with this one, minus 1 minus y square, cancel. Bring this side, dy by dx is equal to 1 plus y square by minus y square. Very easily you can getting the answer if you without going the directly derivative. Here you must be remember that these three steps. Up to you are converting this one. Up to that was you no need to go for the derivative. If you directly derivative means Again it is sin of x plus y means cos of x plus y 1 plus dy by dx. Again it is converted into the UV formula. Otherwise here you can go means it is secant square of x plus y into 1 plus dy by dx is equal to dy by dx. Again secant square you need to convert it into tan square. Complicated that was. These all are method you leave it. Simply remember that was first of all bring that the RHS side cos function to the denominator. Then it converted into the tan of x plus y is equal to y. After that this tan going to the that side x plus y is equal to tan inverse of y. Here clearly this is the combination of the three functions. One is x and is y and n is tan inverse y. Derivative of x is equal to 1, derivative of y is equal to dy by dx, tan inverse y is equal to 1 by 1 plus y square into dy by dx. Bring the dy by dx to the RHS side, then you can get the answer easy. So don't be making complicated. Very easy problem, very 4 marks question, repeatedly question. So this is also one type of the question. Now we are going to discussing the problem which is related to the logarithmic differentiation. Logarithmic differentiation problem is there. That is the question number 9. Now most of the differentiation questions are coming from the implicit functions only, because the implicit functions which is combination of the inverse trigonometric functions and logarithmic functions and all. So that's why this type of questions is repeatedly coming from the examination pattern. See, now the question is given y power of x is equal to x to the power of sin y. Solution, what is the question is given? Y power of x is equal to x to the power of sin y. And the type 1 of the logarithmic function, what you said, if the function is containing to the function to the power of function method, then you must be going to the logarithmic differentiation. And in yesterday class, that means before classes, we have already discussed that was sin y also you must be treated as a function, and y is also you must be treated as a function. So therefore here see it is the function to the power of function, again it is also function to the power of function. Now apply the log on both sides. Apply the log on both sides. Finally you can get it. Log of y power of x is equal to log of x power of sin y. Same concept, x into log y is equal to sin y into log x. Now go for the differentiation and treated y is also one of the function. So x into, this is the uv, again it is also uv. X into derivative of log y is 1 by y dy by dx plus log y into x derivative is 1. Similarly sin y into log x derivative is 1 by x plus log x into sin y derivative is cos y into dy by dx. Bring this term to this side and that to that side. X by y minus log x into cos y dy by dx is equal to sin y by x minus log y. So LCM you can find in x minus y into log x cos y by y into dy by dx is equal to sin y minus x into log y by x. Just you can go for the cross multiplication, that is the final answer. So dy by dx is equal to y, come to this side, y into sin y minus x into log y whole divided by x into x minus y into log x into cos y. Very easily you can get it. Very simply problems, very easiest problem, very most important problems. Simple, what you need that was, it is the combination of the two functions. What are the function? Function to the power of function method. So if the problem is in the function to the power of function method, the first concept is you need to apply the log. After apply the log, what happened it is log of y to the power of x is equal to log of x to the power of sin y. Then x into log y is equal to sin y into log x. Now differentiate. While going to the differentiation, it is applying the uv formula. So first function into derivative of second function, that means 1 by y dy by dx plus log y into derivative of first function x is equal to 1 is equal to in the RHS side sin y into derivative of log x is 1 by x plus log x into sin y derivative. Sin y derivative means it is club function, composite, because first function is sin and second function is y. So derivative of sin y is equal to cos y and derivative of y is equal to dy by dx. After bring the dy by dx terms in one side and without dy by dx terms in another side. So therefore x by y minus log x cos y into dy by dx is equal to sin y by x minus log y. After that you take the LCM. X minus y into log x cos y by y divided by dx is equal to sin y minus x into log y by x. After cross multiplication, that is the answer. This is the 3 questions, which is 9th question. This one 9th, 10th, 11 in your exercise. In that means. So now you are going to discuss some more problems which is not in your textbook but important questions are there. Let's see the question. If x power of y is equal to e power of x minus y, then show that dy by dx is equal to log x by 1 plus log x whole square. Sometime it is given that was log x by log of ex whole square. This is also question is given sometime in the base of e, the here the meaning. Okay. This is also a problem which is related to the logarithm. X power of y is equal to e power of x minus y. Same function to the power of function method. So must we apply the take log on both sides. Then whatever it is, log of x power of y is equal to log of e power of x minus y. So that is y into log x is equal to x minus y into log e. But what is the value of log e is 1. Bring this y this side. Y into log x plus y is equal to x. Take the common of y. 1 plus log x is equal to x. So y is equal to x by 1 plus log x. Means here what you did, we converted the implicit function to the explicit function. Here you are going to convert the implicit function to the explicit function. See, here you can easily differentiate with respect to x. Then what happened is the y derivative is dy by dx and that side is u by v formula. That is by 1 plus log x whole square and 1 plus log x into derivative of x is equal to 1 minus x into derivative of 1 plus log x is 0 into 1 by x. This x cancel. So 1 plus log x minus 1 by 1 plus log x whole square. 1 cancel. So the final answer is log x by 1 plus log x whole square. This is the first answer. In textbook, some textbook it is revealed that was, now here just only say that 1 can be written as log e. That means log x by log e plus log x whole square. Log a plus log b is equal to log ab. So log of ex whole square. This is the second answer. This is the second answer of that was. This is the one of the problem also. Very good problem. Next one, another problem is there. If x power of m into y power of n is equal to x plus y whole power of m plus n, then dy by dx is equal to y by x. This is also one of the standard problem. Instead of m comma n, it is lot of time given the numbers also. Actually, it is the standard. What is that? X power of m into y power of n is equal to x plus y whole power of m plus n. So dy by dx is equal to y by x. Sometimes this problem is given to the numbers also. Means what is that problem? This is some more problems. X cube into y power of 5 is equal to x plus y whole power of 8. Then also dy by dx is equal to y by x. Means in the place of m comma n, it is given to the numbers. You can write out a lot of numbers, but simply remember what the two numbers you can be taken in this set. That summation must be coming in here. So here x2 5 means 7, x is 1 3 means 4. Like that you need to take. So now we are going to discuss the answer of the standard method. X power of m into y power of n is equal to x plus y whole power of m plus n. This is also power function. Take log of both sides. Then what I will do is log of x power of m into y power of n is equal to log of x plus y whole power of m plus n. Just log a b is equal to log a plus log b is equal to log of x plus y whole power of m plus n. Log of a power of m can be taken means m into log x plus n into log y is equal to m plus n into log of x plus y. Now go for the differentiate. Differentiate with respect to x. M into derivative of log x is 1 by x plus n into derivative of log y is 1 by y dy by dx is equal to m plus n by x plus y into derivative of x plus y is 1 plus dy by dx. So finally what you get in the process is m by x plus n by y dy by dx is equal to multiply that m plus n by x plus y plus m plus n by x plus y into dy by dx. The same term, bring the dy by dx term in the one side and without term in the another side. Here n by y minus m plus n by x plus y into dy by dx is equal to m plus n by x plus y minus m by x. Take the LCM. Y into x plus y is equal to n into x plus y minus y into m plus n dy by dx is equal to x into x plus y, that is x into m plus n minus m into x plus y. Okay, now this term and this term cancel. Nx plus ny minus my minus ny by y into dy by dx is equal to mx plus nx minus mx minus my by x. See here ny cancel. Here mx cancel. Finally it is nx minus my by y into dy by dx is equal to nx minus my by x. This is cancelled. Finally dy by dx is equal to y by x. This is also one of the standard questions in your test. Very most important questions are there. Okay. Similarly, one of the problem in your textbook is given also, but here given that was it is in that by. That is also one question is given. Say in your textbook another question is given. Similarly, in the K exercise, I think in CHSV textbook, K exercise. In exercise K maybe 7th May or 6th May. That question is find dy by dx if x power of m into y power of m is equal to x by whole power of m plus n. Here addition is given. Here what is that? Division is given. That is. This is also one of the question in your textbook. Okay, but you no need to take the log this to the function. For this function, you no need to take the log. Why, sir? Because after cross multiplication, it can be cancelled. See, x power of m into y power of n is equal to x power of m plus n by y power of m plus n. Go for the bring the x terms in one side and y terms are one side. Then what happened is y power of m plus n into y power of n is equal to x power of m plus n by x power of m. So bases are same means powers must be added. Y power of m plus 2n is equal to x power of m plus n minus m. M cancel. Now you differentiate it. Differentiate with respect to x. It is x power of n model. So m plus 2n into y to the power of m plus 2n minus 1 into dy by dx is equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1. So the answer is dy by dx is equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1 by m plus 2n into y to the power of m plus 2n minus 1. If you take the log to this function, it will be also answer coming, but it can be lengthy process. But without taking the logarithm also, you can be doing because it is the by function is given. So why you can't be doing to the before function? It is not possible to the before function because a plus b whole power of m, you cannot be converted anything. A by b whole power of m means a power of m by b power of m. But a plus b whole power of m, you not write down a power of m plus b power of m. In before question, what is that? It is x plus y whole power of m plus n. So you can't be write down it is as a x power of m plus n plus y power of m plus n. It is a wrong. So you can't do it. And that's why you can take in the logarithm. But here x by y whole power of m plus n. A by b means x power of m plus n by y power of m plus n. You can write it. So that's why it is easy. Like that the problem is there. Okay. So these are the questions which is related to the implicit functions. It is completed the implicit function. In the next class, we are going to discuss in the new topic of the class, that is parametric differentiation. Okay, thank you.